I'm about to introduce you to two Sydney principals who've made a huge difference at their respective schools. James Kozlowski is principal of Endeavour Sports High and Melissa Proctor is principal at Greenacre Public School, and they're joined by the New South Wales Education Secretary, Murat Dizdar. It's a very good morning to all of you. Thank you so much for coming into the studio. James, Endeavour Sports High, you are the principal of, I believe now that parents are clamouring just to get in there. I mean, that is... That's first of all just a sign that you're doing something extremely right there. What have you done at that school to turn things round?
Well, I listened to staff to begin with. I interviewed every member of staff when I arrived and I asked them three questions. What do we do well? What do we need to improve? And what can I do as the school's leader to support you, to support our students? And it became clear to me that we needed to set really high expectations. We need to get back to basics, explicit teaching, feedback, making sure that the well-being of students was looked after, but really setting some lofty goals. And I had to make sure that our staff appreciated the fact that with the right ingredients, we could put no limits on our school, we could achieve whatever we wanted to achieve.
Well, you've got 20 kids currently representing Australia at various sports.
That's right. For the last couple of years, we've had over 20 individual students be selected for Australian representative teams. And we're also national champions in girls football, state champions in cricket, state champions in baseball, basketball. The list goes on.
Yeah. Okay. James, what was that period like when you went for that extra, you won the scholarship over to Harvard? You know, how did that change the way that you have come back and led Endeavour Sports High?
Well, I hope that it inspired my community. I mean, I grew up in Greenacre. I actually attended the school, was school captain at Melissa's school, Greenacre Public School.
Oh, wow.
But grew up in a two-bedroom fibro place, grandson of refugees after the Second World War. For me to be walking on the same grounds as the leaders that I admire, Franklin Roosevelt, JFK, Barack Obama, what an extraordinary experience. And so for me, I believed I was taking my community with me. But the big thing I think I got out of Harvard was really coming to understand the psychological aspects of leadership, the need for emotional intelligence, build those relationships. And, you know, I've got a big organisation that I lead. I've got 1,350 kids, 150 staff. That's a lot of people to keep happy, but it's absolutely about empowering them and giving them the support that they need to do their jobs. And so Harvard really taught me about the psychological aspects of leadership, how important they are.
Just on a side note, with that many kids, how important is it to know all of their names?
Well, look, I'm not great with names. My wife's fantastic with names. She comes from a really big family. I've got a very small family, but fortunately I've got staff
who are all over it.
And sometimes I'll be standing next to them and say, what's the name of that student?
Yeah.
Look, I love to get out and about. I get into the classrooms as often as I can, out in the playground. I'm very proud to say that I'm great at handball.
Oh, yeah, good. You're in the King's Square.
Make the King's Square.
Yeah, very good.
But I definitely stop at year 9. I don't go beyond year 9.
It gets brutal. They keep playing it up until year 11 and 12. My son would come back with like his knees all grazed, etc.
Yeah, it gets very willing, and whenever I play, it's principal's rules. You're not allowed to head the ball, believe it or not. I'm old school when it comes to handball, only your hand.
No double bounces.
No.
Just from both of you quite succinctly about what you have been most proud of in your time as principals. James?
Oh, look, without a doubt, we are living proof that academic and sporting success can and should go hand in hand.
Well, you've got 20 of them on the national stage and probably international at this stage. It's been a real treat to